Dude, what up, girl? How you doing? I see you. Hey, what it do, bro?
Hey, what's happening, my boy?
Another day in paradise, bro.
What, what up?
I said another day in paradise.
Oh, yeah, man.
I'm glad we could do it, man. My bad.
For what?
Oh no, cause IG be hating sometimes, bro.
Uh, oh, with the block from IG Live.
Yeah, bro. I was blocked for like 2 times every other week. I was like,
Yeah,
God damn.
I was blocked for like 5 months straight, bro. It never let me go live until just like a few days ago. I was able to go live again and shit, bro. But I've been blocked for a minute. I don't know why.
I know,
I don't,
bro. I've been tripping. I don't know. I think the more you get like kind of a little bit popular, fools be like, sending mess. I don't know.
yeah, no, I've had a lot of my comments reported and shit like that. I
Yeah,
just stupid shit, but not even like nothing serious though. But
I know.
that could, yeah, maybe that could have been what caused it for me. But it was whatever, you know. At least we back on though. We back on that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fools
All
get
good.
sensitive nowadays.
Yeah, man. It's all gravy. That's it.
Hell yeah. Well, let's get into it, my boy. Who are you? Where are you from? And what do you do?
I'm a boy. Well, shit. I go by the name of Jokesta Fresh. You feel me? I go by the
Yeah.
name of Jokesta Fresh, and man, I'm just a motherfucker out here in Mexico. You feel me? I'm actually not from LA. I seen that you posted that shit. You
Oh,
know.
my bad,
LA.
dog.
No, don't trip. Don't trip. A lot of people always mistake me like I'm from LA and shit. I'm
Yeah, it's
not.
because
But
you
I'm
got that
not. You
feature
feel me?
with Peso and everybody. So I was like,
Yeah,
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 that's
yeah.
right.
But nah, man. I'm actually from Reno, Nevada. You feel me?
Oh,
I
that's
was.
right.
Yeah, I was raised in Reno, Nevada. I was actually born in Michoacan, Mexico. My family, you feel me, traveled to
Hey, what part though?
uh what part of Michoacan?
Because over here where I'm from, bro, like literally not 80%, but the biggest population, like half of my tias are from Michoacan, bro. La Lovera.
Yeah, it's like that a lot everywhere in Cali, everywhere West Coast, Nevada, all that shit. A lot of yeah, there's a lot of raza from Michoacan everywhere you go and shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of motherfuckers from Michoacan, you know, like immigrated over there or no, all over Mexico, shit, not just
Shout out
Michoacan.
HD.
But yeah, man, I was born in Playa Azul, Michoacan. To answer your question, Playa Azul, that's what it's called.
Ooh, that shit sounds tight.
Yeah, I only lived there. And it's a little small ass pueblo and shit. You feel me? But
But by the
I,
ocean or what?
yeah, right next to the ocean, man. I live right next to the
Ugh.
ocean. Yeah, it ain't like no tourist spot. You know, like that type of
Okay.
ocean. But yeah, we right on the coast. You feel me? That's where I was born though. I wasn't raised there. I actually grew. My family moved to the States when I was 6 months old. You feel me? So I lived my whole life in the States since I was, that age. We did go back to we did travel back to Mexico when I was my family when I was 7 months old. You feel me? At that time my parents are immigrants. I'm an immigrant, a 7-year-old immigrant. You feel me? Going to
Shout
school
out.
over there and whatnot. But we came back to Mexico at I think it was want to say 97, 98, and only for a year. And then we actually migrated back to the States, Reno, Nevada. That's where I grew up and shit. Like I said, we moved back over there when I was about 8 years old, and
It's called the smallest, biggest city in the world.
the biggest little
No,
city in the world.
the
Yeah,
biggest little city in the world.
the
It
biggest
says it
little
right
city in
when
the world.
right when you walk in, like
Yeah,
I used I used to go to Hot August nights and shit.
oh, for real? Yeah, we got a lot
Yeah.
of people from Cali that come to Reno
It'd be cracking.
just for the hot August nights. You feel me? That shit gets cracking and shit. So yeah, we got that. We got the fucking the rib cook off, the wing cook off and shit. All that shit be cracking off. But
Hell
I'm in
yeah.
Mexico now though. You feel me? I've been living in Mexico for the past 5 years. I was actually deported from the
I saw
States.
that on the description right when I started that. So that's why I started saying Mexico, like when I was saying
Yeah,
Viva LA
yeah.
to Mexico, because I was like, oh, I just caught that right at the end.
Yeah, deported Mexican, but still be fucking on Caucasians. You feel me? That's the motto.
Uh,
I'm in Cabo, baby. So you already know how I be going down out here.
oh, that's why they're saying Cabo. That's why they're saying Reno to Cabo. That's right. Shout out. Hey, I've been there. That
Where'd
should
you
be
hear that?
cracking.
Where'd you hear that?
In the comments, they've been saying Cabo living,
Oh, right
Reno to
here. Oh, I haven't
Cabo.
seen. I haven't been reading. I haven't been seeing the comments on here.
Yeah, that's why I was
I,
like, I was about to ask you what's up with Cabo.
yeah, no, I haven't been reading them. They haven't been popping up on my shit. But yeah, we out here in Cabo though, man, trying to make it happen. You feel me? Putting on for the really putting on for the Mexican culture, putting on for all my motherfucking deportados, homies locked up and all
Fuck
that
yeah.
shit. You feel me? But yeah, just trying to get it out here though, man. I've been out here
Yeah.
for 5 years now, and so yeah, what I do, man, I just I rap. I built my own studio just last year. You feel me? Actually trying
Nice.
to get it straight out the mud. You feel me? I learned how to mix and master my whole shit just within the last year. Cause I've always rapped. You feel me? Like when I was in Reno and shit, I've always like rapped, but like not really took it serious. You know what I'm saying? I never like went to a studio to record or put out music or shit like that. You feel me? I didn't start taking this shit serious until after they deported me. I was 24 years old, I think, at the time. 23, 24, I think. One of those two. I might have been 24 when I landed here, I think. So,
Damn.
ever since then, you feel me? Motherfucker, I see some comments. You hear my boy West 775 is in here. Shout out to my boy West
Much
775.
love, West
Yeah,
775.
you feel me? Like, yeah, that's the first homie I met while I
Shiva,
was out here.
beloved.
He's actually from the same city, Reno and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we didn't fuck with each other back then. We didn't know each other personally, but I met him out here, and I was like, yo, I'm from Reno. Oh, I'm from Reno too. Oh, what's up, homie? Shit, you don't meet a lot of people out here. They're like, how could I say this? That like share the same background history from you. Like, cause a lot of people out here, they grew up in here. You feel me? Like Mexico type shit.
Yeah.
And then so different culture for sure. So I met up with homeboy. We've been fucking with each other ever since and shit. Cause we could relate. Like the same background story. Homeboy got deported too and whatnot. So I met him out here, and that's the homie. We've been fucking with each other ever since.
Yeah,
So
man.
yeah.
I got my one of my cousins, but like in a way, like for a lot of people, it fucked up, but for him, it worked out for him because he was somebody that just kept going in and out of prison, and then
Yeah.
eventually they said if you come back again, bro, you're not going back out, because he was committing real crimes and shit too, though. So
Oh
he
yeah.
went to Mexico City, bro, and now he's a fucking English teacher, bro, and he wears a suit and shit.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, a lot of people, it's what you make it, man. You feel me? Like a lot of people get deported, and you got two choices. You either want to better your life, or you just gonna do what you was doing over there and fuck it up. You feel me? A lot of people come out here, they start tweaking, fucking around, back to the old ways. They end up getting locked up here in Mexico. You feel me? I don't even want to know what that's like. But same with me. You feel me? When I was in the States, from 18 to until I got deported, I was in and out of jail. I was going to court for bullshit. I was all fighting court cases my whole time out there. Ever since I've been in Mexico, bro, 5 years in Mexico, I have not had a court case. I never once stepped in jail and shit. So you feel
Hell
me? So
yeah.
I turned my whole life around, and I'm just focused on this music shit, trying to get this shit cracking off. I just started taking this shit serious. I want to say like serious, only for like a year and a half, my boy. That's it. But
Yeah?
like I said, I've been spitting, and I've been writing raps since as far back as since elementary. Straight up, like no cap.
Do you remember the first rap song you heard?
The first rap song I
Or the
heard,
first one that you fucked with, maybe?
you know what? I think it was. Shit, I don't know. I don't know what the first rap song I heard, but I remember I was slapping on. Like, it might have been a Dre Day. Could have been I remember listening to Ludacris, the Welcome to Atlanta, what a players play, and we ride on them things like that was
Every
my.
day.
Yeah, that was my era when I was growing up. I remember listening when I first started listening to rap. I think I was like 8 years old when I first started listening to rap on the radio and shit like that. And I didn't have no CDs, you know what I'm saying? Because I was 8 years old. I couldn't buy no CDs, but just on the radio, what I heard on the radio and shit like that.
Damn, you're throwing your
Or what
name
I
out
seen,
there.
or what I seen on TV, like on BET and shit like that.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
MTV, all that, Eminem. I listened to Eminem and 50 Cent was later on. But yeah,
Brother
man.
Lynch. That was said Brother Lynch. That's old
No, I
school.
said 50 Cent.
Oh no, your homeboy on the comments. He
Oh
said
yeah, no,
Brother
but
Lynch.
I fuck with Bun is tough, but that wasn't until later on that I saw. It wasn't the first rapper I listened to.
Guts and nuts
It
and
wasn't
stuff.
the
That
first,
shit was
but I
crazy.
fuck with Bun. Yeah, no, but
That
later on,
song, that song,
you
"Love to the Brain" was fucking had me out
Love to
there
the
mad.
Brain, Insane Every
Insane
Day.
to
Is it
see.
that
I
one?
didn't want to say that, but yeah, it's that one exactly. That one. That
Brain,
one had.
Insane Every Day, All Day is EBK. Yeah,
I
yeah.
like. I literally committed some
Oh yeah,
crimes for
that's
that
my
shit.
shit. I slapped Brother Lynch all throughout fucking middle school, high school. I fuck with Brother Lynch tough. Growing up, you know what I'm saying? That was my first concert I went to. It was a Brother Lynch and Tech Nine concert in Reno. My
Hell
first
yeah.
concert I ever went to, like
Oh, there
attended
you
to.
go.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck yeah. Hey, ask questions, share the live, people. Much love and respect to everybody that's in the comments. It's hard to see them though, but much love to everybody that's showing love right now. So then there's there's talking about it and then doing it. You feel me? Yes, rest in peace, Toker. So when did you decide to kind of come up? You know how we come off the porch, in the streets? When did you really decide why? Like, was it just Mexico, or was it before? Did you ever like really try, or was it just when you right now, a year and a half
With the
ago?
rap music,
Yeah.
it was after I got to Mexico, bro. After I got to Mexico, and it wasn't right away. You feel me? Because I didn't have the tools that I needed to do it. Like a studio to go to, attend to, or like anywhere putting my music out. But it wasn't until like because I got out here, fucking, they put me in the motherfucking trenches and shit. I had to get a little job as a waiter at first and stack a little money. Eventually, I started getting into a different business. You feel me? Doing some other shit. Now I was able to, thank God, stack a little bread. Because I knew this is what I wanted to do. You feel me? Because I'm in Mexico. There's not too much opportunity for a person like me here in Mexico. I would say, unless you want to like start a business or some shit like that. But
Do you meet a lot of other homies, like other people that are deported? Is there a good
oh
amount of
yeah,
them,
yeah,
or just
yeah,
a
yeah,
couple?
yeah, yeah, yeah. All the time. You see a lot of here in Cabo. You see a lot of them and shit. There's a lot of them in Guadalajara. A lot of them in TJ, Tijuana. There's a lot of
Yeah.
yeah. There's a lot of deported Mexicans out here. Here in
No, but I meant more like cool young guys that are kind of like, like not just work like no disrespect to the paisas, but I meant like guys that are into hip hop, like into the
Yeah,
same things
yeah.
as
That's what
you.
I'm saying. Like Pochos, you could say. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, like
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah. Like us. That's what they call us at the end of the day, I don't know if I'll be considered a Pocho, but yeah, like we grew up with that culture, that West Coast culture up, the up in the States and shit. Yeah, I meet a lot. I got all of my homies that I kick it with out here. They're they're in my same position. They got deported, but they grew up with that same culture. What I'm saying? And then we ended up meeting up out here. We there's a few homies that I fuck with on the regular, and yeah, they're all in my same position. You feel me? We're all deported. We all grew up out there, and what I'm saying,
Shout out
we
Cadillac
yeah.
Juan.
Huh?
Said Cadillac Juan. He said we out
Oh,
here.
oh yeah, that's the homie too and shit. Cadillac Juan, I know him. He deported too and shit. Like I said, man, there's a lot of and he here in
Damn.
Cabo, so yeah, there's a lot of deported motherfuckers that you run into out here and shit that gotta make it happen out here because you can't just go back. You can't just go back. Some of us can't,
The vato said we got imported, G.
yeah, there's a lot of consequences that could happen to you and shit if you do go back. And some people just say, "Fuck it, I'm stuck out here." And life is what you make. You feel me? Like I said earlier, you either gonna get it done or you gonna fuck up and dig yourself deeper, homie. You either gonna come up or you gonna go down. Whatever. It's really all up to you and shit.
Damn, that's just crazy, man. I just be tripping about sometimes because like how what they call first world problems, like people be tripping about not having the newest shoes or not having like this or that. But like when I went back to Mexico, I was dating this Haina and we went back and she's from there and they had to take a shower, they heat the bucket and then
Oh yeah, yeah.
they shower like
I've
that,
been
bro.
there. I've been there. Yeah, you got a bucket, you fill it up, and then you got a little fucking
That
long
little
metal
that little
stick.
thing that
You
makes it
dip it in
warm.
there
Yep.
so it's warm, and then you got a buck.
I did
Yeah.
that shit for 2 weeks, homie. It was like, damn, that's just
I
gangster.
did that shit for longer. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I had to kill, I had to kill a turkey too, boo, like to break that fool's neck.
Oh
That shit
yeah,
was
yeah.
crazy.
A couple. Yeah, I got I got a couple like tios and tias out there that still get down like that. That's how you take showers. Or even I know people,
Bird bath.
friends and shit that still be doing that. It's a little,
This fool said bird
it's a
bath.
little different out. Yeah, a little, like kind of like a bird bath, but not as bad.
Oh
But it's,
yeah, arriba
at
Michoacán.
least, at least it's in a motherfucking shower and not in a sink.
Well, that's what they're talking about, bird bath. But what's cool also is they all live together. There's like you open the gate. There's like the where they park their car, or they can just a courthouse kind of where they hang out to, and then there's three houses. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And then a house down. There's four houses in one. I
We're
was like,
at
damn.
Mexico City, you said?
Yeah, Mexico said I can't even say Acatepec. I always say it wrong. Ecatepec. It's in the north part of the F.
Yeah.
But so then tell us a little bit more about just growing up. You know what I mean? How because that's a different place to grow up in, Reno?
Reno, Nevada.
Yeah,
Well,
tell us a little
shit.
bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool growing up. It's how could I explain this, man? It's I think same as anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. I grew up fucking, moving a lot. First, my family, they like, aside from like migrating from Mexico, over here and shit. When we was in Reno, we'd move around a lot too from Reno. You know, like we ended up living like in these. I remember living like these apartments. We only lived there for like 2 years, and then you know and shit. We moved to a different hood for like we was there for like 2 years. Eventually, we left. We left Reno, went to Mexico, or came back to Mexico. We lived here in Mexico for like a year. You know, I went to school here in Mexico for I want to say it was third grade. Third grade, I finished my whole third grade here in Mexico, and then we moved back again. When we moved back to fucking Reno again. And we lived in this other little ghetto ass area too. We lived there for like 2 years. Eventually, we moved again. We moved again to a different area
Damn.
and shit. Some what was it? Some valley is what they call it. It's still in Reno and shit. So we just did a lot of moving around. You know, I was going to growing up in school, going to school. I had both my parents had jobs. I grew up with two hardworking parents. You feel me? My moms and dad still together.
Are they over
Uh,
there or over here?
they're over there. Yeah, they're over there. Yeah, I grew
Damn.
up with
So
four
you're there,
brothers.
you're straight there solito?
Yeah, by myself. I got a few
Uh,
deals and shit like that here and shit. We
in
didn't grow up
Cabo?
together. Right now in Cabo, yeah, I got one tia. I got one tia,
God damn, bro.
and you know her and her sons. You know their sons are out here too and shit. I don't really see them often, you know, because they're on their tip and I'm on some other shit. But you know it's all love though. You know it's
Yeah.
just we be on some other shit. And then my tia, I had my tio too. He recently just passed away from COVID, so you know R.I.P. My tio.
Rest in
Tio.
peace.
Yeah. But
I got a close friend fighting for his life right now, and I just my homeboy Gold Toes, his best guy, Bert. He was one of the executives for GT Distribution, passed away from COVID. So, shit
yeah,
is
man.
crazy.
That shit is crazy. You're right about that.
I took the vaccine, fool. I don't know. That shit, I was a little afraid of it, but at the same time, I just felt like I'd rather fuck with the vaccine than deal with what I see people. I see people dying from this shit. So I don't know. I just tell everybody we all have the right to, do what we want
Exactly. Yeah,
you know,
everybody got the
and
right
not
to do
judge
what they
each
want
other.
to do. I personally didn't take it, and I don't plan on taking it. But
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 exactly though, right?
yeah, everybody got
We
their
both
own
have the
choice.
right.
Everybody, yeah, exactly.
What are your thoughts on it?
What are my thoughts on the COVID vaccine?
Yeah.
Uh, Flat out, I just you know what I'm saying like I don't know what the fuck is in it, and I don't want to. I don't.
I want
So
to
I don't
find
want
out.
to take it. Huh?
As I, you don't want to find out,
So I
huh?
don't want to take it, and I really don't fuck. You know, all my life, my mentality's been like fuck the government type shit. Uh, you know, I'm like just I don't know. I don't trust the government, but I'm a very fucking how could I say it? What's that word I'm looking for? I don't really trust people a lot. You feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of you know what I'm saying, but especially the government. You know, if the government tell me they want me to do something, I ain't gonna do it. Why do I gotta do it? You do it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like taking the vaccine. I already got COVID. I've had COVID.
Yeah, yeah.
Supposedly, I've had. You know, I
How
did.
was it?
I tested positive just last month. Um, I felt sick for a few days. The reason I found I was just getting tatted just not that long ago, last month, and then my tattoo artist got COVID. He told me he hit me up, hey bro, I got COVID. You know, you should probably check yourself just in case. My bad, I'm just letting you know, but I won't be able to finish your tattoo till this is till we both straight.
Ah,
Yeah, so I did start feeling sick. I did start feeling sick. I got like a fever for like 2 days. I ended up losing my scent. I ended up losing my taste.
hey, how's that though, homie? My homeboy said he lost it for literally though, bro, like 2 months though. That vato said.
I've heard shit like that. I've heard somebody told me they lost it for like 7 months. Now my shit was gone. I lost mine for like maybe a week, 10 days at the most. My scent and but I'm good now. You know, like 2 weeks later, I went to
That's right.
took my COVID test again, and that shit came out negative. So we back on track though. That's
I
it.
just think we gotta like be with like fuck with each other and let people, like bro, like how we're talking, we're respectful. I took the vaccine, you didn't, but we're not like all at each other's
Oh yeah.
necks.
Oh yeah.
Motherfuckers
No,
are tripping
everybody.
on each other.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's really not a motherfucking reason to be fucking beefing for, right? At the end of the day, you know, people want. You know, if people don't want to take the vaccine, then just I don't even touch that subject with people. Like, oh, are you vaccine or are you? People ask me, you know, and then then they'll tell me like, oh, well, why not? Why the fuck you asking me? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know, man. It's not. I don't pay mind to it, and I don't plan on taking it. That's just my personal opinion on that. Just
For
because I don't know,
sure.
I don't know what the fuck is in it, and I've read other stories too about people who still passing away even with the COVID vaccine, and just because it's the government trying to make everybody do it. That's the main reason why I don't want to do it, because I don't trust the government. You feel me? Fuck the
Yeah.
system.
No, I feel you. I would just the reason I think it is regardless of the government, I think I look at it like they want to keep us alive to work, so they're not trying to kill off a whole kind of the whole population. And I also feel like vaccines overall, bro, have made people live longer overall. Like smallpox, polio, all these things we don't deal with is because we take those vaccines. But my whole life, I've also been somebody that always like didn't trust that shit for nothing. You feel me? No
Yeah,
matter what. So it's kind of like one of those things where fuck, bro. Like, I don't trust you motherfuckers, but I feel like I'm just, you know what I mean? And I just went into it.
yeah,
So we'll see what happens. But the good thing is that, like, we always keep that respect for each other. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
let's switch now. Good to switch the topic, though. DC Beat says, ask him how he got the Peso feature, because that shit was hard.
The one that I put out.
Yep.
Well, shit, I got at him. I got at him directly in the DM, homie. I did. I just got him directly in the DM when he was barely coming up, or not barely coming up. He had already, dropped that video. What was it? The first video he dropped, and that shit fucking went viral. That shit
Yeah,
was,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that shit. I got 5 million views right now.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely saw it a couple times.
What was yeah, but it was around that time and shit, and I had, like ever since I started making money out here and shit, doing what I'm doing, I've been investing everything in what the fuck I want to do. Because ever since I got out here, bro, I swear to God, since I've been deported, like I really had no other choice. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Am I gonna be a waiter at a restaurant, or
Mm.
I feel like there wasn't much opportunity to do anything else. Like, I didn't want to, I ain't the type of motherfucker that, I want to be an employee. I want to do this. I want to do that. Like, I want to be my own boss and
Hell
shit.
yeah.
You feel me? So that's always been my mentality, bro. And I was like, what can I do? What can I do? What do I like? Shit, I like music. I like rapping. I like writing songs and putting out music and shit. I wrote my first song when I was like 9 years old. I didn't record it or nothing, but I've been writing music since then, and I've always liked it. I stopped for a little
Did
bit.
you save it?
Did I save it?
Or do you remember it?
I don't remember it. What I
That'd be
do?
sick.
What I do remember? I remember it was called Freddyville. I called it Freddyville. That's my first name. My name's
Oh, that's
Freddy and
tight.
shit.
That's my favorite
Uh,
uncle. My favorite uncle and his son, Alfredo and Freddie.
okay,
My
yeah.
favorite cousins.
At that time, I was 9 years old. At that time, I had got that Nelly CD. It was called Nellyville.
Yeah, I remember that
So
shit.
so I was slapping that shit. That shit had the Air Force One song on it. It was way back in those days. And
Oh, hell yeah.
so I was slapping that shit, and then he had the song on there called Nellyville. So I actually, what I did was I was just listening to the actual song on his shit, listening to the beat, and I was writing my own lyrics. His lyrics, obviously I could still hear his lyrics on the phones, on the earphones and shit, on my little Walkman. But I was just writing my own lyrics, just listening to the beat, trying to cancel out Nelly's vocals and shit. And I wrote a whole song to that shit. You feel me? I just never put it out. I never recorded it. Nothing
You
like
should,
that.
hey, somehow you should put like find it or something, have like a little kid like on the intro or some shit. I don't know. That should be sick. Take it
Yeah,
back one
I don't.
time.
Maybe, bro. I don't think
Yep.
I'll be able to find it. That shit is a minute. I do have a whole fucking book of raps right there that I wrote when I was like in middle school, high school. I got a whole book right there. But
Hell yeah.
I haven't skimmed through it since I was in the States. So I haven't skimmed through it since like 7 years ago. Fucking when I
Yeah.
got deported. When I got deported, this little girl, not little girl, a female from Reno that I used to fuck with back in the day. She actually came and visited me, and she brought me my lyric book and shit. So
That's what he's saying right here. Look at Oliva says, ask him about the notebook from high school with all his music.
yeah, I got it right there. It's in my closet. I
Ugh,
could bust it out right now.
that's tight.
It's right there in my closet. I could bust it out right now. Yeah, I got a whole little note. I have it right here and shit. Like I said, the homegirl brought it down to me when I first got deported, and I just kept it ever since. I never recorded any of those songs, but they're right there. Cause they
That
were all to instrumentals and shit, you know. Cause I wasn't really taking my shit serious. It's just a little hobby that I like to do and shit. You feel me? But I never, like I said, the whole time I was in the States, I never ever took this rap shit serious. Never said, oh, I wanna record or put out an album or start or you know put my music really out there and shit. I probably dropped like a few songs on YouTube, like maybe 2 or 3, just fucking around or kicking it at parties with homies and shit at the kickbacks. You know, we start.
yeah, I feel you.
You know,
Backyard shit.
nobody else rapped around my homies and shit. You know, they was on some other shit, but I was the only one like really rapping. So they always tell me, "Hey, Jones, kick a freestyle. You know, rap some shit." I start rapping right there with the homies, either faded or smoking weed or whatever the fuck, and we just be right there chopping it up like that. But now, like I said, it wasn't up until I got to Mexico after I got deported is when I said, you know, like what the fuck am I gonna do out here? Like I gotta do something. And then like there's not really much opportunity for a motherfucker like me, you know what I'm saying, like out here, like unless you got a bunch of money that I don't know. I just know I wanted to do this shit, bro. I just wanted to do this shit. I want to do this rap shit, and I said I'm gonna get it figured out one way or another. You know what I'm saying? So I started getting all my trap shit out here. Started, you know, gracias a Dios, you know, making some bread out here and shit that I could invest in my music and actually start, because there wasn't really much spots where I could go record and shit like that where I'm at, or you know, some motherfuckers wasn't fucking with me because I rap in English. Everybody here raps in Spanish, so they're just like, you know, like I was like, I'm gonna start my own shit, you know what I'm saying? So I fucking, you know, invested my money that I've been making and shit off this
Yeah,
trap
yeah,
shit.
that shit looks clean.
I got the whole booth. Let me show you, man.
Yeah, show me.
You feel me?
I'm gonna take a smoke real quick.
Yeah, them trip. But the shit from the ground up. We got the shit from the mud. We really got the shit from the mud. I just shit from the
Hell
mud.
yeah,
You
dog.
feel me?
That shit
So I
looks
said,
good.
fuck it. I'm gonna start taking this shit serious. I'm gonna start putting music out. I started putting music out two years ago and shit, and I just been going hard ever since. And honestly, bro, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I think I'm shit one of the top 10 Mexican rappers, bro. Top 10 Mexican rappers going, you know, putting shit out. Maybe not views wise. I don't get as much views at these motherfuckers or anything like that, homie. But my shit slap. My shit slap, and I'm very heavily slept on, homie. That's facts. That's just how I feel, and I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I bring to the table, and I know my consistency is hard work is gonna take me a long way. You feel me? Or else I wouldn't have spent all this money, you know, building this shit or doing what the fuck I'm doing. And back to answer your question with that peso shit. You know, I obviously I had to invest some money into that shit too. You feel me? Like
Of
I linked
course.
up with him. I linked up with him through IG and shit, and he liked my flow too. You know, I know he does, cause shit, my shit ain't whack. You feel me? There's a lot of whack rappers out there that are doing numbers and shit, and my shit definitely ain't whack. And I got
Yeah.
a story to tell. You feel me? I got a story to tell. How many motherfucking deported rappers do you know that be out here putting music, talking about that? You know what I'm saying? Like representing for a whole different culture now, like a whole different group of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
bro.
at the end of the day, that's what we.
Oh, shit, he fell off for a second. For sure, ask questions. Could be right back. How y'all doing? Let's see. Remember, this is that live experience, Mexico to the Bay. Let me see. What's up about those? Oh, he's back. He's already requesting. Hold on, people. He's already requesting me. I'm just having to learn how to invite. There you go. We coming right back to y'all, people. Here we go. And we're back.
Yeah, we back. We back in, bro. My bad.
What
My
do you
bad.
do? Nah, that's all good. That's a live experience, baby. I'm gonna smoke while we figure it out. Hey, ask questions. I'm gonna ask questions up in this motherfucker all day. Okay, I'm gonna remove you. And I'm gonna bring you back, bro. What's up, though, people? How y'all doing out here, though? Here we go. Here we go. And we're back. Don't trip. That's why I love the live experience, bro, because it should be real out here.
What's up, my boy? I'm bad
What
about
up?
that.
Oh, it's all good. That's the live experience, baby. Why I love this, bro, is like, how could we would have never been able to meet for an in-person interview, bro, like for a long time, probably. So, like, that's why I
Yeah,
love this shit.
yeah, man. It works. It works both ways.
Hey, the homegirl asked if I thought you were saying you had merchandise already though. She's asking about the merchandise.
I do. I got my own merchandise that I be rocking for me. This is mine. This is my shit. Fresh. That's a custom logo.
Hey, I love that shit, bro. I grew up
Yeah,
saying fresh.
yeah. I'm fucking. I actually got a chain, a custom piece chain made with this logo right here. Mello the jeweler be hooking me up, so he hooked me up with that shit with the
Yeah,
same exact logo. Also, fucking yeah, I got my shirt too. You feel me? Jokes are fresh. I got sweaters and all that shit, but I ain't sold them or nothing like that because I don't know. The people that fuck with my music, they're all in the States. If I were to start selling my merchandise and shit like that, I'd be having to charge people an arm and a leg for shipping and handling and shit because it does cost a lot more to send shit out there. They charge you for international shipping at that point, and I just don't want to get it. But eventually I'll get some put out in Reno with my peeps up there and shit.
yeah.
Eventually,
Because then you can
you
shoot it
know,
out from there.
yeah, and then I'll just have them ship it out from there. Exactly, exactly.
Hell yeah, the homie was oh wait, this was a fucking that's a pretty good question right here, bro. It's kind of like a deeper question, but here she says, what is the biggest shift in people's mindset you've noticed in the last 5 years? Friends, family, etc.
The biggest what?
What is the biggest shift in people's mindset you've noticed in the last 5 years? Friends, family, etc.
Around my circle, according to what, or like because of why?
I think
Just
she's just asking people's mindset. Like, have you seen any kind of like people changing, people different vibes? You know what I mean? Even with the pandemic, for me, I
like
feel
people
like,
in general, like the whole population as a whole.
yep, and just anybody around you.
Um, Shit. Well, anybody around me, I can't really speak on like that. You feel me? Because I don't really keep too much people around me. I got a very 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 small circle where I'm at. You feel me? Because like I
Oh yeah,
said, I don't out here where I'm at. I ain't got no homies that I grew up with. I gotta. I'm away from all that. I'm in Cabo. You feel me? I'm in Cabo, so it's a whole different lifestyle out here. Whole different world. You know what I'm saying? So I don't keep too much. I got like 2 3 homies that I be kicking it with. 4 homies on. So I can't really speak on that with them and shit. But like worldwide, like as a motherfucking population since the COVID shit, like I don't know, man. Like the world just seems a little more shut down. I don't know. That's all I could say about that.
yeah, bro. It just feels like, man, we gotta like. I feel like we're being humbled, as a human race. You feel me? Hey,
Yeah.
look at this guy says, Isaac Andrews ask about the diss tracks from high school.
Who asked that?
Isaac.Andrews.100. Shout out.
Yeah, 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 man. Back in high school. Back in high school.
What up, Oak?
I, like I said, I've been writing songs for a minute. Back in high school, I remember I was making I did put out a little bit of music in high school, but I wouldn't put it out on YouTube or nothing like that. It was just on MySpace. That was back in the MySpace days. You remember MySpace?
Yeah, I was Sally Boy Sanchez back then.
Okay. Yeah, I went
I
by
wasn't Pocho yet.
I went by Jokes. I went by Jokes. That was my street name. So that's just what I went by with the music shit. So I went by Jokes, and I was on MySpace as Jokes official music page or whatever. But yeah, I had I was going to this high school. I was attending North Valley's high school at the time in Reno, Nevada, and I remember that I had a homie that was rapping there and shit. He was a tagger. His name was Epic. He goes by Epic and shit. So he was rapping at the time too, and he had some rap beef, local rap beef right there in Reno and shit with these other motherfuckers rapping from a different high school. You feel me? Different high
Yeah,
school. And that was just going at it on MySpace and shit. And this,
MySpace.
yeah, just like putting out diss tracks like "oh fuck you" and "oh fuck you" and shit like that. So I told the homie, I was like, "Hey man, I want the smoke. Let me join this shit. I'll get on the diss track with you and fucking diss these motherfuckers too. Like fuck these lames. I got your back. Did it. So I hopped on the diss track with him. just so I can get a little more listeners in my own town and shit, you know? Like, I wasn't trying to, like, go forward or nothing like that, but I was just like, I want motherfuckers out here in my city, at least, to see what I'm about and know what's up with Jokes the Fresh. Jokes at the time, you know, that I got bars and shit. But, so yeah, I hopped on the diss track with the homie, and we dissed these motherfuckers, and then they ended up dissing me back. They ended up actually making a diss track officially, just strictly to me, and put it up on my MySpace, and a lot of people were fucking with it. Like, a lot of people were like, "Oh shit, you know, we got this little local rap beef with." At that time, their names was Fade to Black, and some other whack ass rapper, T Virus. They were all whack. I still say it right now. And
Yeah.
if they want the fade, we can still run it.
You
If
want
you
the
want the fade,
smoke?
we can still run it 15 years. We can still run it 15 years later. Shit, I ain't ducking no fades.
I
We
fucking
can
love
still
hip
get it.
hop. That's that
But
shit. That's that
but
shit, though.
yeah,
Talk that shit.
so they ended up dissing me and shit. I didn't know. I don't even know these people. Never met them in my life. Never. I just said, fuck them rappers from that side of Reno. You know, we on this side of Reno rapping and shit. And so they ended up dissing me. I said, all right, I'm gonna pull up at their school, and I'm gonna let them know what Jokes is about. You feel me? Like, this ain't no. If we
No
doing rap
jokes.
beef, I don't do the rap beef. You know what I'm saying? I wanted people to know. I was 15 at the time, I think.
Oh yeah,
16. You know,
that's when it gets active.
16. Yeah, it was like 16, 17, bro. One
That's
of those
probably my
two.
most dangerous year, bro. 16. That was
Yeah,
dangerous. That was a
16,
dangerous year.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, shit can get crazy at the time, man. People, we don't think straight, you know?
Yeah, we don't appreciate life.
Yeah, especially if you're like around motherfuckers that have that same mindset. You're not gonna grow out of it. You're just gonna encourage each other type
And then
shit.
when you travel or do other things, you're like, what the fuck was I really thinking?
Yeah,
But
exactly, bro. That's when my mindset changed. When I ended up here in Mexico, bro. That's when my that's when my mindset changed, bro. Like,
hey, you gotta fuck with this fool right here, Official Young Blacks. I don't know if you know him, but I'm about to
oh
interview
yeah,
that fool.
I follow him. He fuck with my boy Shady G. I fuck with Shady G from Riverside and shit, from East Side.
Shout out to the whole 909. They have a new area code, 909 951, and there's a new area code for them too.
Yeah, yeah. But I ended up going to this motherfucker's high school. I ditched school just to go fucking meet this fool. I never met him before. Meet him at his high school, and I was like posted outside of his high school.
Blind fading. Blind
Huh?
fade. I said instead of like a blind date, a blind fade.
Oh yeah, blind fade. Yeah. So I recognized him, and you know what? He had his. I was like, is that him? I was chilling in the car. I had one homie with me, and I seen him, little tall, lanky motherfucker, and I was like, is that him? And I seen his hat. He had his little hat like mine and shit. Mine's fresher though. You feel me? Mine's,
of course.
But his said T Virus. He said it's T Virus. So that was his rap name. I'm like, oh yeah, that's him. Where's his homies at? They ain't here. But all right, cool, that's him. I'm and I went up to him. I was like, what's up, you T Virus? Yeah, what's up, homie? This is Jokes. You just got on the diss track, boy, talking all that shit. What's up? Let's run that fade. And this motherfucker he almost like shit his pants, bro. Like, this motherfucker almost, we was scared for his life. I don't know why. It's not like I put up on him with a gun or like a knife. I just wanted to run that fade and let the city know, like, oh, Jokes ain't just about that rap beef, you know. He really gonna fucking pull up and run the fade with you and shit. And this motherfucker punked out. I ended up having to fight one of his homies. One of his homies stepped in. Big ass motherfucker too, bro. Like, I was skinny at that time, like, and it was a big ass football player dude that he was a native, I remember. And he got in there. He's like, what's up, man? I'll run the fade for him. And like I said it just earlier, I ain't ducking on fade. I don't give a fuck how big you are, whatever.
Yeah.
Hell no, I'm gonna go down for mines and I'm gonna get my respect, homie. What's up? So we ran the fade and shit. You feel me? The first thing this motherfucker did was tackle me. I think there's a video up on YouTube, bro. From like I said, this is like 15 years ago. He tackled me. We ended up fucking, like, cause he's a football player. He tackled me. He ended up on top of me and shit. He didn't really get me good. The hardest shot I got, he hit me on the back of the head. When he tackled me, my head hit the concrete. Boom. I had a fucking big ass bump on the back of my head like the size of a baseball bat, bro. I'm not even exaggerating. That shit was huge. That's the only thing he got on me and shit. He tried to put me in a chokehold and whatnot, but he wasn't even choking me. He was telling me, "Oh, tap out, man. Fuck you, homie. Get the fuck off me." Big ass motherfucker. He was
just sitting on you.
like almost 300 pounds, bro. I swear to God, I'm not even exaggerating. If
Yeah,
there's people from the
jump kick
stadium,
that fool.
huh?
So yeah,
So
jump kick that fool.
he got up. He got up. He finally got he got off of me and shit. I got up and I was like, "What's up? We going?" And he didn't want it. He was like running around and shit. He was running around. He didn't want to fight me no more. He was running around and shit. And eventually he ended up getting in the car and taking off. So so whatever and shit. You know, it was whatever. After that, I remember I seen him again. I seen him again. That same motherfucker that I fought. I seen him again. This isn't even no rap beef no more because that motherfucker didn't rap. He just fucking stepped in for his homie because this motherfucker was just way bigger and said, "What's up? Run the fade with me." Thinking I was gonna be like, "Oh nah," like, "Oh, okay, what's up? Let's run it." You feel me? So we did. But anyway, I ran into him again. Like I want to say 2-3 years ago. No, 2-3 years after that happened. I ran into him again and shit. And this is just that particular fight or beef, whatever the fuck, just started because of that rap dissing and shit. You feel me? So I ran into him again. He was getting out. He was walking out of Subway. I was walking in the Subway. It's a little shopping center. It was a Walmart shopping center. So this was years after we had already fought. You feel me? So I'm like now I'm like 20 at this point, 20 years old. I want to say. And I was like, he tried to say what's up to me. Oh, what's up, bro? I was like, what the fuck? What you mean, what's up, homie? We're going to run it back. Oh, what? For real? He was with his girl. I remember he was with his girl. And I was like, yeah, we're going to run it back. Nah, bro, nah. Like, that's just, nah, hell nah. We're going to run it back, homie. Because last time we wasn't finished. You fucking got up and took off in the whip. So, what's up? We're going to run it back. And boom, boom, boom. We got it right there in the motherfucking Walmart shopping center. He didn't dip me this time. You feel me? He did not dip me this time. This time, I knew he was gonna go for that, but I stopped him. I like grabbed him too and shit. Yeah. So
when people try to go at
kind of
that,
box, bro.
I go back.
I can kind of box. I got good reflexes and shit.
Yeah,
You
go
know,
back.
I grew up slap boxing in high school. Like every day we would slap box, and I was one of the best ones right there. You know, like yeah. No cap, I really was. Like I was.
People don't even fight no more. That's the sad part, bro. I grew up in a time when
bro.
there were shootings on that, but people still caught fades all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even with your own homeboys, just to to see where you're at. You know?
Yeah. So yeah, we got him up that day. Though and shit. He did end up chipping one of my front tooth. He chipped it. It's fixed now, but that's all he got on me though, man. I won that fight, but he chipped my tooth. Hey. That was that. That was that, but yeah, man, that's just all the old news. But that goes back to the rap beef that somebody wanted to know about and shit. Yeah, I remember that shit. That shit was a long time ago, 15 years ago, probably 16.
I know. I'm just trying to figure.
That's how it went down, homie. That's how it went down with that shit.
Hell yeah, that's a cool little story though. I just think that's why I like talking like this, bro. Because like, when do you ever get to like just talk some random shit? It's always like music videos, this, that, and that's cool. But it's like
there's a video up on YouTube about it. Like I said, from the first fight, from when he fucking like tackled me and I was on the ground. It's like a fucking 5-second video because with them old ass cameras all fucking pixely and shit. So
hey, I don't know about seeing all the abs, but the whole thing is, tell me a little bit about health, bro. Because I also think like instead of all this pandemic shit, bro, they're not talking about no solutions on how to get it more healthier, take care of our people, less diabetes. Do you take care of yourself?
Yeah, bro. I really try to. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, fucking, I'm on this vegan diet or.
Oh yeah, I feel you. Not me neither.
or I don't eat no fried food or no fucking or like nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, I'm a fitness freak and all I eat. But nah, I do try to take care of myself. Like I try to eat as healthy as possible. I take vitamins.
Me too.
Yeah, so and I do try to eat healthy. I go to the gym every now and then. I haven't gone to the gym for like a week because I just been running around and shit.
I just don't like wearing a mask at the gym. It just feels fucked up, man. Yeah. And then you're breathing, and then you just feel like dirty already.
And it gets all sweaty, and I don't like that shit either. But yeah, man, I try to take care of myself. I try to take care of myself and eat healthy. I actually I contracted this lady out here that preps my meals for me every day. So I always order like a little piece of fish with rice, asparagus, and then she'll hook me up with another plate of like chicken and rice and so that's what I be eating every day lately, recently. You know what I'm saying? Because I did get sick from my stomach like a few years ago. You know,
Fuck
for
that.
from too much drinking, too much eating spicy food, too much coffee. At least that's what the doctor told me and shit. So I had to slow down because I was fucking my shit up. I was really
Yeah, I quit
fucking.
drinking 7 years ago. I just smoke weed
Yeah,
now. But I quit
I,
smoking for
I,
like
I,
4 years
I,
too.
I didn't quit drinking fully, but I did slow down a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Ever since then, that's the reason I stopped. I don't drink very, very often. It's, you know what I'm saying. I
For
don't drink
sure.
often.
Before we ran out of time, here's another question, then I got a couple quick questions. Besides family, what is the thing you miss most about the States from Cadillac One?
Shit. Number one is family. Besides that, shit. You know what? Um, what can I say?
All the way, huh?
Yeah, I don't
Does
know
it?
about todo, not todo and shit, you know, because like there's certain things I don't miss over there, like the cops fucking with you all the time and shit. Out here they fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, not really, you know, if they pull me over, smoking a joint or whatever, but they don't take me to jail, bro. I'll be like, oh my bad, fucking I got 200 pesos. What's up? You gonna let me go? 300 pesos. Let me go. All right, cool. I ain't going to jail and I took off. So that's what's dope about out here, you feel me, and shit, that you can actually like
Behind us says sloppy BJ's.
do shit like that. Like,
There's probably sloppy BJ's in Mexico too. Shit, what you talking about?
yeah, yeah, no cap.
Hey, let's get into some
I,
real.
I
What's up? What are you gonna
what
say?
I think what I do miss is I don't know, just like the maybe sometimes the lifestyle like it's a little different out here. I don't know. I can't really think of anything else other than my family. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing I miss the most. Spending holidays with my family, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Because I grew up since a kid. You know, every year, you know, we did the whole Christmas, we did the Thanksgiving, we did the New Year's, every single year as a family. I haven't done any of that since I've been deported. Since I've been deported, I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't celebrate. And, you know, every
Damn,
time. Every time
that's
that shit,
crazy.
yeah. Every time the you know
But I
like
love
the
that
season.
shit.
Yeah, me too. Like
I
I miss
love
that
that shit.
shit
I
with the
got big ass
family.
family, homie. That's why I moved.
Yeah,
I
me
was in
too.
LA
I
for
got I
15 years,
got
homie,
I
and I
got
moved
four
back to
I
the
got
Bay.
four brothers. I got 4 brothers and 1 sister. I'm the oldest. That's why out of all my brothers, I'm the only one that was born in Mexico and ended up having to come back here. You feel me? But yeah, that's what I miss the most. You know, just spending holidays with the families and shit. That's that.
For sure.
And maybe being able to smoke good weed, legally, you
That
know what I'm
good,
saying? 'Cause
good.
out here is
That
legal, and over
good,
there, you know,
good.
yeah, exactly. You got the dispensaries and shit like that out here.
Yeah, we got like little oils and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I got a little, you know, it's what I got out here and shit.
That's right.
But
Hey, right
I
before we
miss
get
it.
up, I know, fool, I would miss that shit too. But before we
Yeah.
get up out of here, just a couple random questions. Favorite color,
Um, I'd say between blue and silver.
if you had to pick, bro. Straight.
Blue.
There we go. All right. Horoscope or what is it? Astrological?
I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra, my boy.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
What day is that? Or what month? You just say what month?
this month. This month.
Yeah. You're the same as my daughter's October 13th. She's a
Yeah,
Libra.
my birthday's in 2 days.
That's right. She's on the 13. Um, favorite kind of if you had to go to an island or I guess Mexico, what would be one strain of weed you'd bring with you? And you can only smoke that shit for like years.
If I were to go where?
Just
On the
anywhere, and
island?
yeah, you can only smoke one strain of weed. What would you bring with you?
White Widow,
Uh, Indica or sativa?
Indica.
And besides the United States and Mexico, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Um, to live or to travel?
To travel, just for fun.
Travel. Shit, like top place, maybe. I'm gonna say maybe Amsterdam.
Hell yeah. I've been there, dog. Shit is tight.
You been
Uh,
there?
yeah, I've been all over the world, homie. That's like my camera took me everywhere. I've been all over Mexico too. I can't even really. I was there going to CNN, and there was a hit out on every CNN journalist. Well, shit's crazy out there.
Oh yeah, it's insane. I already know.
Yeah, and then the last one is if you could tell your 14-year-old self something, what would you tell him?
Um, shit, my 14-year-old self.
Yep. Like when you're just getting coming up 13, 12, 13, you know, when you're just coming off the porch kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Always go with your gut feeling. Go with your gut feeling. If you got a bad feeling about it, then go with your gut feeling and fucking don't do it. And then, you know, if the occasion comes up again in 2 days, 3 days, and then you got a good feeling about it, then do it. But if you got a bad gut feeling about something, go with your gut all the time and shit. Cause yo, up until now, my gut has never lied to me about shit like that. Cause you know, cause it could be a life changing decision if you go through it and you got a bad feeling about it because you got that gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's what I could tell myself, man.
For real. Hey, that shit's real. I feel like that's the way I survived all the shit that I survived. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But hey, I appreciate any last shout outs.
What's up?
The fucking time flew already. I was like, any last shout outs?
Oh shit, we already been on here like almost an hour, huh?
Yeah, I was like, damn, bro, that's just kind of fucking fresh.
Yeah, felt like 10 minutes. Well,
I
man,
know.
shout out to all the homies out here, man. Out here fucking with me and shit. My boy Saul West, the homie Demon from Riverside. You know, that's my circle out here. Shout out to the homie Charlie 702s. Shout out to Stoner Productions. You know, they on out here in Cabo and shit. You know, they fucking with my videos and make sure they come out legit. I got a gang of shit dropping with these motherfuckers. I actually got a video with Peso dropping too, man. So y'all need to stay tuned for that.
Uh,
We finna go up after that, and I'm making all this shit happen from out here in Mexico, man. Like this chess not checkers, you feel me? And I feel like I've been moving all my chess pieces just like the way they're supposed to go, and this shit gotta work out for me and shit, cause I've been going hard with this shit, homie. Like, and but yeah, shout out to my family, man. Shout out to Pop. Shout out to moms. You know, shout out to my brothers out there and shit on their grind. Oliver, Jason, Alex, my little sister Evelyn, my little bro Eric. You feel me? Shout out to the homie Hoser that just fucking commented on here. Shout out to all the homies out there, man. Gato, fucking my boy Lolo. Shout out to my boy Lolo and shit. You feel me?
okay.
Shout out everybody, man. Shout out to you, man, for putting me on this shit, and I
Oh
appreciate it too.
no. I saw it right away. That's why I was like, man, we had to keep getting it because I felt bad. I felt like, you know, for my shit fucking up so bad. I'm just happy we got it. You know, I was like,
Yeah,
when
man.
I had a little opening, I was like, fuck it, let's just do it now, dog. Fuck it, waiting for next week. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah, man.
appreciate you too, though. We do
No
this shit
problem,
together.
man.
And hey, and when you like, I'm always here. You know what I mean? I'm just starting out. I feel like we're gonna get bigger, so like I'm always gonna be here for you. You know, feel me? So the next time you're about to drop something, we can get back on or whatever. You know, whatever. You know what I mean? You can tag me and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah,
I'll
man.
share it. I'm not scary like that. You feel me? I like to share everybody's shit if it's all
Yeah,
if we
I like to
legit.
do the same. I like to do the same. I like to support all my people, even from like back home, back in Reno. If I see a local artist dropping shit, I share this shit, and anybody I genuinely fuck with, or if I got a feature with you, I'm gonna share it all the time and shit.
Yeah, yeah. All right, man. Well, have a good day. Stay blessed, and you know what I mean. We're here.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
All right, bro.